A leading public health expert expects Britain to be one of the first nations to emerge from the pandemic. Professor David Heyman says the UK is seeing COVID-19 become endemic.
In the UK, it's the closest to any country of being out of the pandemic, if it isn't already out of the pandemic, and having the disease as endemic as the other 4 coronaviruses.
Hospital admissions have stopped rising across most of England, and the number of confirmed cases is down 13% on the previous week. Heyman puts this down to the UK's high level of population immunity from infection or vaccination.
And I looked at the ONS in the UK at their report, most recent report on population immunity, and they estimate that about 95% of the population in England and a little less in other parts of the United Kingdom do have antibody to infection, either from vaccination or from natural infection. And that antibody, as I said, is keeping the virus at bay.
Heyman, former chair of Public Health England, says those getting seriously ill have not had infection or vaccination. Professor Paul Hunter agrees the UK will be one of the first to move beyond the pandemic, and COVID will be treated like the other endemic coronaviruses that we live with.
It is likely that COVID is going that way. It will ultimately be just another one of the causes of the common cold, and I think we can see that transition already happening.
When Omicron first hit, hospital admissions were expected to be 3 times higher than they are. Hunter says after getting over Omicron, the UK will be in a strong position to deal with new variants.
If and when, and it's probably more when than if, new variants arise, I don't think we would expect them to be as lethal as previous waves to Omicron, and probably they would be even less serious in terms of the severe disease.
Hunter says the UK's quick rollout of immunisation has made a big difference.
The fact that we've got a lot of people who've been vaccinated, a lot of people who've been boosted, and a lot of people who've actually had COVID will mean that we've got a degree of protection that is probably stronger than many other similar countries.
The World Health Organization said on Tuesday that COVID-19 is still a way off from becoming endemic. But Hunter says the value of vaccine and natural infection combined shouldn't be underestimated. Joy Duguid, NTD News.